welcome back to the Origin Summer Preview. I'm Eric Summerer here with Nikki from Queen Games, and we have some mighty monsters to deal with.
Yes, we do. In this game, you are actually going to be playing the monsters.
Oh, okay.
And you are trying to get through the King's Guards to get treasure.
Great.
So this is for 2 to 6 players. These are your monster types you can select from, or color, however you want to work it. But mostly, the purple's going to be skull guys. This is going to be bugs, dragons, trolls, fish monsters,
Nice.
which is pretty awesome.
Okay. And mechanically, are they the same, or do they have differing powers?
They are, well, there's no powers, but there are strengths on them, and they can do different healings and different strengths.
Okay.
Okay. What you're going to do in this game is lay out, based on number of players, these tiles.
Yep.
This one's taken out because it's for 5 to 6. So this whole board comes apart and scales.
So this would
for
be a
number of
4-player
players.
game.
Exactly. And then these tiles also scale to number of players. So you get a ton of them, but in most 3 or 4-player games, you're going to just get 5.
Okay.
That is your counter for the rounds of play, moving up towards the king. If you want to play a more complicated version of this game, the back side gives you some rule breakers. But I'm not going to get into all the rule breakers. We're just going to go
So
vanilla.
simple game, you're simply collecting. I have a treasure, but more complicated game. I now have the ability to do something.
This, that, and the other thing. So we set those up at the end of the track, and we put the guards at the gates of the castle, and then we just already broke the game. Lay them out face down.
So we don't know what we're facing.
You don't
at
know
each
what
stage.
you're facing. And let's see, oh wow. You lay them out, lowest stars at the front, higher stars at the back.
And it looks like we've been given a range of how strong these things are.
Yeah, I'm going to switch this out for 1, just so you can get a variety.
Great.
The range of strength on the sword is this guy could be 3 tough all the way up to 6 tough.
Mm-hmm.
The treasure you can get for this guy might be 3 coins, might be 6 coins.
Okay.
And we just go up the track that way. So clearly the 3 stars is going to be a little more of a difficult
So how do we combat these defenders?
You are going to combat them with your cards. You're going to have a hand of 3.
Okay.
The other 2 just stay off to the side.
All right.
And I am, going to place my monsters on the treasures I want to try to acquire. So I'm going to just put that down there. And you can put it on either side of the track.
So I could play this guy here.
Exactly. And then I could, for some reason, decide that I don't want you there. Let's see, this is a toughness of 7. So this is still open for me to kick you off the track as long as I have a higher toughness card.
Okay.
So I'm going to kick you off of here because I really want this treasure. Boom. I have to pay from my personal 2 coins for kicking you off the track. But for some reason, I really want this.
Okay.
Once you hit the high number, 7 or 6 or 9 in the toughness.
Both sides?
Amongst both sides collectively, this is then locked, and you cannot kick anybody's guys off the track.
Okay.
You can kick your own guy off the track. Let's say you go over here and you put something else down, and or I want to go higher than that with my own card, I would do that. I don't have the correct card for that, but that's how that works.
So I'm here. We played 2 rounds. And
sure.
So we play all 3 of our cards?
You're going to play all 3 of your cards.
So let's say I did that as well.
And the other players will play their cards. So by the end, your track is going to be full of various monsters on both sides. And then we start the reveal.
Okay.
We flip over the first one. We didn't put a card over there, but I'm just going to put something over there. And he is a toughness of 3. Our combined power is 3, 4, 5. We managed to beat this guy up.
Okay.
So, highest card, strength, is going to get 2 of the gold, and this guy's going to get 1. So it's evenly divided.
Okay.
But starting with high.
Gotcha.
card.
So we actually would trade off. I get
Yeah.
one, they get one, I get one. It's just I get
Yeah, you're
one
going to
more.
end up with more.
Okay.
And that's how you go down the track. As soon as we do not have the collected strength, like this.
No, you win that one.
We got it. That's a 4. I was reading the 2.
Yeah.
I might have to fake this.
Well, here we're going to lose because it's 1 and 1 up against a 6.
Fantastic. What happens when that happens is this guy has defeated us. He has stopped the march of the monsters at the track. We have to pay our healing costs to get the card back. Funnily enough, we both have zeros
Hooray.
down, so we don't have to pay anything. Here's the kicker. These guys are now defeated no matter what. From here,
Okay.
anything from the can't stop up the track is done, is forfeit.
So
I
nobody
have
gets
to pay my
rewards.
2 healing
Oh.
to get my card back, regardless of if we were able to, these 2 monsters were able to conquer that card. So that's an interesting little trick to play on the people you're playing with,
Sure.
and you can stop them from collecting maybe some high.
And then who gets the reward at the end of the path?
Well, your gold is coming out as you reveal these cards.
Okay.
And take the treasure from them.
Oh, so yeah, you'll be taking them from
Yeah.
here. Excellent.
And then when you get up to the top and the round's done, you just take one of those off, just a way to keep track of what round you're on.
Okay. All right. So when can we get Mighty Monsters? Mighty Monsters.
Mighty Monsters is available now.
Okay.
Again, I would say it will be at Amazon. Should
And
be
your
there
friendly
now.
local retailers?
Yeah,
Excellent. Thank you, Nikki.
you're welcome.
Thank you for watching.